Everybody and their mama have been saying that. DeAndre Ayton calls out career-ending narratives after joining Lakers. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story straight out of Los Angeles that has the NBA world buzzing. Newly acquired Lakers big man DeAndre Ayton is firing back, loudly, at the critics, doubters, and online narratives that have followed him in recent years. And yes, as Ayton himself put it, everybody and their mama have been saying that his career was fading, declining, or even on the verge of ending. But now, Ayton is speaking up. He's pushing back against the misconceptions, shutting down the negative narratives, and sending a message to the entire league after landing with the Lakers. Today we break down his comments, the context behind them, why the Lakers took this gamble, and how Ayton sees his future in purple and gold. Let's jump into it. Segment 1, Background. Why Ayton felt disrespected. To understand Ayton's frustration, you have to look at the last few seasons of his career. After being drafted number 1 overall in 2018, Ayton had sky-high expectations placed on him. He was supposed to be the next great two-way center, the perfect modern big man, and the anchor of a franchise. But things in Phoenix never went smoothly. From clashes with coaches to questions about motor and consistency to the infamous benching moments, Ayton quickly became one of the most polarizing players in the league. Every missed jumper, every quiet game, every defensive lapse became fuel for online criticism. And when he was traded, first to Portland, and now to Los Angeles, many analysts framed his career as being on a downward spiral. Some even questioned whether he could ever return to all-star form, or whether he'd eventually be phased out of the league's upper-tier centers. And that's exactly what Ayton called out. Segment 2, Ayton's explosive comments. Speaking to reporters after his first full week with the Lakers, Ayton addressed the narratives head-on. He didn't dodge the tough questions. He didn't sugarcoat anything. He didn't pretend he hasn't heard the noise. Instead, he leaned forward into the mic and said, "Everybody and their mama have been saying that my career was over, like I was falling off. And I'm tired of hearing it. I'm here now. I'm ready. And I'm done with the narratives." Ayton made it clear that the criticism didn't break him, but it definitely lit a fire under him. He said he's entering this Lakers chapter with a new mindset, a new understanding of what he needs to be, and a desire to remind people of the player he actually is. For the first time in a long time, Ayton sounded confident, controlled, and ready to prove everyone wrong. Segment 3, Why the Lakers believe in him. The Lakers didn't bring Ayton in by accident. They saw a former number 1 pick with elite physical tools, a big man who can score efficiently inside, a rebounder who has averaged double-digit boards, a center who thrived in the playoffs earlier in his career, and a player who might just need the right environment. LA believes they can rebuild Ayton's confidence, fit him into a structure that maximizes his strengths, and give him a fresh start away from the constant speculation that followed him in Phoenix and Portland. And with Anthony Davis preferring to avoid the 5 full-time, Ayton fills a major positional need. His rim finishing, size, and mobility provide something the Lakers have lacked since JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard's 2020 run. The belief from the front office is simple. If Ayton buys in, if he embraces the system, and if he stays mentally locked in, he could become one of the biggest comeback stories in the NBA. Segment 4, What new beginning means for Ayton. Ayton himself has repeatedly used the phrase new beginning since arriving in LA. He's talking about a new coaching staff, a new locker room, a new city, new expectations, and a new role. But more importantly, it means a new internal approach. Ayton admitted that he hadn't always handled adversity well in past stops. He admitted he had ups and downs in focus, energy, and accountability. But he also emphasized that the version of himself entering this Lakers era is different. He's more mature. He's more self-aware. He's more disciplined. And he's more driven than ever before. Ayton says he wants to prove people wrong, not out of anger, but out of pride. Segment 5. What this means for the Lakers' future. Ayton stepping into this mindset could change a lot for the Lakers. If he reaches even 75% of his full potential, Los Angeles gets a dominant interior scorer, a physical presence in the paint, a reliable rebounder, a pick-and-roll threat alongside LeBron, a defensive body to take pressure off Anthony Davis. And if he reaches 100% of his potential, the Lakers suddenly have a big 3. Ayton isn't just auditioning for a role. He's auditioning for a permanent home. And the Lakers are giving him the platform, spotlight, and expectations that can bring the best out of him. The early word out of practice is that he's been focused, intense, and fully engaged. Coaches have praised his communication. Teammates have said he looks motivated. And insiders have hinted that Aiton is approaching this season with a mentality we haven't seen from him since 2021. Segment 6. Aiton's message to his critics. Aiton didn't shy away from addressing the people who doubted him. He said he's aware of the commentary. He's aware of the jokes. He's aware of the narratives that say he's soft. He's inconsistent. He's checked out. He peaked early. He said those narratives aren't true, and he's ready to prove it. One of the strongest lines from his interview was, "People can say whatever they want. But now I'm in a place where I'm going to show what I can do. Not talk about it, show it." The Lakers have always been a team where players can redefine themselves. For Aiton, this is his chance. Closing segment. So, to sum it all up, DeAndre Ayton has officially fired back at the people who doubted him, saying everybody and their mama have been saying that his career was slipping away. But now, after joining the Lakers, Aiton is setting the record straight. He's rejecting the negative narratives, embracing a fresh start, and preparing to prove that he still belongs among the league's top centers. Whether he delivers on that promise remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. Aiton is motivated, locked in, and ready to rewrite his story. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA updates and player stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.